Um, I have a request tonight to sing a group. It's a theater piece actually from a show written by Judith Viorst called "Happy Birthday and Other Humiliations." And I sang it I actually debuted it, if you can say such a thing, at the Plush Room. And I was singing it, but I don't sing the same show every night. And I was singing it one night, and some people actually got into a fight with me from the stage because I wasn't ready to do it. And they said, sing the Henrys, sing the Henrys. And I said, well, not tonight. And it was the only time I really had a bad time. But I don't need to remember that now, do I? Because I'm going to sing the Henrys. This is a very interesting and strange little work. At the first part of this song, the character in question is 25 years old. She has moved to Greenwich Village from Irvington, New Jersey, hoping to find a more bohemian lifestyle. The second part of this is when she's 35 years old, and the last part is on her 40th birthday. Greenwich Village, I'm 25. Well, I was 17 only 2 months ago. I have fallen in love. His name is Henry, and he is against all my principles. He is not an older man. He does not have a beard. He likes his family. He eats his steaks well done. He thinks the country is better than the city. He thinks ice hockey is better than poetry readings. He doesn't believe one must fight to the death against all bourgeois values. He doesn't even smoke. But I have fallen in love, and so has he. Henry says I'm a nice girl, even though I live in the village. He says I will make a fine mother. He says I will adore skiing. This is not the image I intended to project, but I've fallen in love, and I will have to choose between Sheridan Square and Henry, between Paella a la Valenciana and Henry, between buying books and records and a quarter's worth of daffodils at 2 in the morning and Henry. I never dreamed I'd end up marrying a man my parents would approve of. Henry. He is playing around. My husband Henry, and that is against all my principles. He says he's working late, he works on weekends too. He makes excuses instead of making love to me. He thinks I don't know that he's got another lady. He thinks I can't smell the rose perfume on his body. He actually thinks he has made me believe those careless lies he tells me. He doesn't lie well. He's playing around. How can this be? He was the man that I trusted to be there in the good times and bad times. He was my friend and my lover. He was my solace and shelter, someone who would keep me safe from pain and misery. And he's playing around, and I will have to choose between homicide and Henry, between throwing myself from the Triborough Bridge and Henry, between trying to live without him for the rest of my life, for the rest of my life, and Henry. I never dreamed I'd end up marrying a man who would be unfaithful. I am planning to stay with my husband Henry, and that is against all my principles. He's done with other loves, or so he says to me, but he's not taking complete responsibility. He says it takes two to tango in a marriage. He says I'm no longer the woman that he had married. He says he's to blame for betraying the vows we made to one another. He's blaming me too. But I am planning to stay, and we will see if I can stop picturing Henry holding a rose-scented woman, kissing a rose-scented woman, touching a rose-scented woman, doing all the things with her he once did just with me. But I am going to stay, for I have had to choose between keeping my pride in Henry, between making him pay and making my peace with Henry, between looking for somebody else as funny, as sexy, as tender as Henry, and Henry, my Henry. Glenn Meerbach. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.